Welcome back, my beautiful people. We are going to start off with our eye primer. I'm using concealer. This is the L'Oreal Blur Concealer. Now I'm going to be combining Peach Smoothie and Soft Brown, and I'm going to be applying that as a transition color for our eyes. This will serve as a wonderful base, so when you go in with the intense colors, everything just blends in very smoothly. I'm going to go in with one of my favorite eyeshadows of all times. This is Frappe by MakeupGeek. It is a more warm tone, intense brown, and I'm applying it in the outer V. You can use any brown you want. Now I'm moving to the Tartelette palette. I'm struggling opening, but it will open pretty soon. There. And we're going in with that dark brownish color and applying it with a Morphe brush. I'll list it down below. I'm applying it in the outer V as well to start smoking that eye up. This is very intense smoky eye, so I really want to build up the color so it looks very smooth. That's always our purpose. I'm really packing that color in as much as I want. You guys can do less or more if you want. And then I'm using a 217 by MAC. I love this brush as well. And I'm just blending the color. Now I will be using an Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow. This is Truffle Glitter. It's a beautiful shimmery color. I'm trying to keep this color only in the mobile lid. I'm not going above the crease. You want to use a flat brush like this MAC one. I don't remember the name, but I'll list it down below. I want this to be very vibrant, so I'm trying to pack the color in little by little until I like how it looks. Then we go back in with that Morphe brush and just a little bit of Peach Smoothie, just blend the crease through. Colourpop Cosmetics did a wonderful job with these eyeshadows. They are amazeballs. This is called Game Face. I love this color so much, especially right now for the summer. The best way of applying these eyeshadows is with your fingers, which makes it fun and, well, you spend less money in it. Unfortunately, the color does not look as beautiful as in person because of my camera and my lights, but I promise it looks amazing. Now I'm using Costa Riche by MAC, and I'm applying it to the water line above. I know this is kind of creepy, but bear with me. It's going to make a big difference. Now I'm coating my lashes with a little bit of mascara, Remote Eyelash Accelerator, and then boom, and boom, our lashes are ready. Beautiful natural eyelashes. Moving on to the face, I'm using NYX Pore Filler. I'm loving this product. I'm using it every single day to just cover all those pores we don't want the world to see. I'm using this Argan Physicians Formula Oil every day as well. It acts as a primer, as a smoother, as a moisturizer. It acts as a million things. And it looks like glitter in your face, but when you put your foundations in, it doesn't look like, whoa, she has glitter on. Then I'm going in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation and a flat kabuki brush by Sigma. I'm going to be dabbing this all over my face. I'm zooming a little bit so you guys can really see the difference. I know it does not look like the same shade of my face, but it matches the rest of my body. And as the queen, Jaclyn Hill, has taught us, you always match your foundation with the rest of your body because it's just going to look more natural. And it's not going to look like, whoa, that girl has some foundation on. It's just going to look more smooth. And that is the purpose. We don't want a huge, thick layer of foundation in our face. We want it to be very natural. Foundation is ready. Now we're going into concealing and highlighting our face. I am using the Lift L'Oreal Blur Concealer. It's a little bit thick, so what I like to do is that I blend it in with my fingers first before going in with a beauty blender or a brush because it just looks a little bit more natural and not as intense. Now with the famous beauty blender, I've tried different ones and honestly this is my favorite. I know I said before that the other one is better, but no, this one's better. Anyways, I'm blending that through and now I'm going to do a little bit of cream contouring. I fell in love with cream contouring since my last video. This is the Maybelline Fit Me, I believe they are, the sticks. I'll list it down below. I love this because it looks so natural and just so beautiful when you blend everything through. I'm also doing it down the bridge of my nose because I do not like my nose at all. When it comes to highlighting and contouring, it's all about what you like and what you prefer to hide a little bit more. So you do you. Now I'm going to blending it through. I'm using I think it's a MakeupGeek brush. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's a Morphe brush. Synthetic. I love it so much. Those little bristles really help in with the blending. First, I'm blending in the contouring. And I'm not moving it to another place. I'm just keeping it in its place, but blending it into the skin. It's a long process, that's why I decided to fast forward it, but you guys can see how I am doing it. Mama was being lazy, so she used the same brush for her nose, and then I'll go over with a little bit of concealer at the top because you're supposed to use a smaller brush. Anyways, you guys get the deal. Now that that is over, I'm going to cover up my concealer with loose powder. This is Maybelline, I believe. I love it. I'm using one of those brushes they sell in any CVS or any drugstore area, and I'm applying it in the places where I applied that concealer. This is baking your face. You are going to leave this powder for around 2 minutes, or yeah, 2 minutes is fine, and just let it bake in your face, and then grab a clean brush and just swipe it through, and you are going to see the difference. It's amazing. I don't know what happens to the skin, but it looks beautiful, I promise. Now I'm going to basically seal that bronzer, applying a Makeup Forever bronzer in the shade 20 and using a Real Techniques fluffy brush. I love both of these. They give a very natural finish and very smooth and clean. Now we're going in with our blush. I'm going to be applying Spellbound by MakeupGeek. It's one of my favorite. It's pinky, but it's very neutral as well. It's not like too over the top, which is perfect for any look. Using a little bit of that frappe, I'm going to put that under my eyes with that same 217 and just applying it as much or as little as I want. I like to smoke it out more because I think it looks better in general. Now going in with that Tarte palette with that dark brown at the end, I'm going to be applying it with a flat definer brush in my lower lash line and then smoking it out with that 217. You can do this or just leave it blank, but I like to do it because I think it gives it a little bit more of pop. Putting a little bit of mascara and then eyebrows. You can see the difference is huge. Since we have all these glittery colors in our eyeshadows, I decided to go in with something very soft for the inner corners, and this is called Vanilla Bean by MakeupGeek. Now I'm applying it a little bit of highlighter. Who am I kidding? A lot of highlighter in the areas where I want to bring life to my face. And now applying a little bit of nude gloss to my lips, and we are done. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a wonderful week.